How about that stormy championship night 2010, everybody? I've still got my trusty flashlight with me just in case the power went out. How's that? Is that obnoxious or what? I'm going to signal planes. Mark Wilson with your webcam on the yournews.com Parker and the Man page. There it is, the trusty flashlight. You can put it down now. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. I could have done two things today. Obviously, both will be part of the column. You can read them both. Opening day for the Tigers in Kansas City and national championship night for Duke and Butler. As I said, Butler played their butlers off. Although I will take exception with those who thought it was a great game. It was an exciting game. It was drama-filled. It was close. I mean, the point totals were so close. It was incredible. You couldn't even stick an envelope through there. That game was so close in the second half. But as far as a great game, so many minutes gone before baskets were made and just a bunch of free throws. And it was almost like soccer. A lot of up and down, but not much happening at either end. But you know what? Duke did what they had to do. They played the defense that Butler plays. They played right into their hands. You know, Gordon Hayward had that shot right at the end, clanked off the iron. I thought it might be going. Would have been an incredible story. Because Butler would have been the first, as I had mentioned the other day, since probably Loyola of Chicago, Loyola, Illinois, downtown Chicago school, 1963 to win a national championship. That was a small school name. Villanova won, North Carolina State, but those were pretty big names. Butler winning would have been, really a victory. And I still think there's a big V for victory here for the mid-majors. And I think we should get rid of that term mid-majors now. Anybody can win this. George Mason's gone to a Final Four. Now Butler. Little school, Horizon Conference, 4,500 people on the campus, 6 miles away in Indianapolis from Lucas Oil Stadium. They had 70,000 people there. Hinkle Fieldhouse was filled up. More people there at the Hinkle than there were at Cameron Indoor in Durham watching the thing on the big screens. But giving up to Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski, did the job. Fourth national championship. That ties Adolph Rupp, second most all-time behind the great nearly 100-year-old John Wooden. He's 99. He'll be 100 in October. Well, I'm sure was watching at home to see Krzyzewski win his fourth and tie Adolph Rupp from Kentucky. That's pretty incredible stuff. He's been there 30 years, so it's one every 7 point something years. It's okay. You've been there 30 years. You probably should. I wouldn't say you should win 4 national titles, but you should sure be in the mix for them, especially when you're Duke, and they did just that. The guy from my high school, who I've known about since Maple Junior High, John Shire, with his S-buddies, Smith and Singler, who Kyle Singler, of course, was the MVP. Just enough to get by Hayward and Mack and Matt Howard and the rest of them. This Brad Stevens, 33 years old, the coach at Butler. If someone don't gobble him up, they're not doing themselves a service. 33 years old, and one for every win, because they had 33 wins. Defensively, they were outstanding, and as I said, Duke just kind of played to their strength in the second half. So I know the nation wanted the mighty little Butler to win. I kind of wanted Duke. I know the Duke thing is Duke. It's a different Duke. And I was a Shire guy, so I wanted to see him pull it off, and he did. So there you go. Now, as far as the Tigers on opening day, Justin Verlander gave up 4 runs, which is a whole lot better than last year. Remember last year he opened up against Toronto at Rogers Center, and he gave up 8 runs in the 12-5 loss to the Blue Jays. His ERA was 1964, which is more like a presidential year than an earned run average. This time only 4 runs. So he's getting better. Next year might be done on opening day. But the bullpen came through. You got to give it up to them. In fact, I'll even a little bit for that, because I didn't think the bullpen was very good at all, especially starting out. But Joel Zumaya looked healthy, had a 103-mile-an-hour fastball. Phil Koch, Ryan Perry, and Jose Valverde. 4 relievers gave up nothing to Kansas City after the 6-run 7th inning for the Tigers. Johnny Damon came through, Miguel Cabrera, Maglio Ordonez. Pretty much everybody did something. Austin Jackson and Scott Sizemore, the rookies, did something. The only one that really did was Gerald Laird, the catcher. Brandon Inge came through for the double knee surgery, so it was a pretty good opener. 1 of 162. Tigers are in first place, 1-0, tied with the White Sox. The other 3 teams all in the division lost. Obviously, Kansas City was Zach Greinke, who pitched well. Johnny Damon gave it up to Zach Greinke after his pitching efforts, Cy Young winner. But the Twins, Indians, and Royals all lost. So the White Sox were 6-0 winners over Cleveland. That's the team the Tigers will open at home against on Friday when Rick Porcello makes the home debut opener for himself in his second year. Day off today, and then it all gets started now. Now we just get going here. So second day, Chargers will be, But Max Scherzer against Luke Hochevar in the second game tomorrow at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. 8-4 win in the first one. Jim Whelan was pleased. You get the first one out of the way, especially after losing last year's 12-5 at Toronto. Other stuff to check out, more Duke, Butler stuff. Mike Krzyzewski having to do the same thing that Tom Izzo did, which is deny a rumor about coaching, and it was the New Jersey Nets, for God's sakes. If he's not taking the Laker job, he ain't going to Jersey. For any amount of money. Mickey Krzyzewski will make sure of that. Tiger Woods press conference. There was a funny. If you didn't see it, you can read about it. What happened with the Tiger press conference at the Masters at Augusta. Spent about 40 minutes saying nothing. We didn't expect him to. I mean, what kind of questions do you really... I can't even say on the webcam the kind of questions I'd ask him. You know, hey, Tiger. Hey, whoa, hey, Tiger. Hey, what up? And about golf, I don't know, you know. Jimmy Kimmel last night was funny. He said, you know, I saw the press conference. It was kind of boring, just like golf. So, of course, they all get started at the Masters at Augusta on Thursday. Is there any other golfers? I asked that question in the piece. Any other golfers but Tiger? I didn't think so. Andy Reid on the clock in Philadelphia for the trade of Donovan McNabb to Washington. Why he would trade McNabb in his own division is a mystery to me. If McNabb comes back and beats Philadelphia twice, and Washington moves on and Philadelphia doesn't, Andy Reid should go. The Lions got a pretty good player from Seattle, Rob Sims. Might actually maybe do a real nice job at anchoring the offensive line a little bit here, people. I mean, it might actually happen for a change. They actually got a player Pete Carroll didn't want in Seattle. And other baseball openers from the ex-Tigers and how they got started. Curtis Granderson, Placido Polanco with a great start for Philadelphia. Fernando Rodney played, Aubrey Huff for the Giants, so you can check that out as well. So it's all there for you. Opening day for the Tigers. Always got to write about opening day. Right here at yournews.com. You got your Duke victory. Duke, the national champions. MSU. Oh, God, if they just gotten by Butler, I think they could have beaten Duke. Coach K dissing the New Jersey Nets. The Tiger Woods press conference at the Masters. We all waited for it, and it was a dud. Andy Reid on the clock for the Eagles with the McNabb trade to Washington. The Lions getting Sims and other baseball stuff. Parker on the man page, yournews.com for a... what is this now? Tuesday, American Idol Tuesday tonight. 2 hours of Idol, the final 9.